everyone, it's Chris Greatney here with America Homes, and today we're in sunny Davenport, Florida to show you our latest and greatest property that just became available on Elderberry Drive. And we have a special host, guest host here today as well. We have Stephen Park Smith, who is visiting us from Australia. He's one of our premier agents who has a fantastic clientele base in Australia, and not only sells a lot of our properties, but he as well is he's finally over here to see them firsthand and to kind of get a glimpse of it. So I brought him along today for the tour, and you know, fortunately everybody gets to see the property firsthand. This house right behind me is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It is 2,500 square feet. It is an absolute gigantic house, and the great thing about it is only 3 bedrooms, so it has a ton of living space. It has beautiful hardwood flooring, a gorgeous resort pool in the back. It was built in 2003, and the best part about it, in 2003 when it was originally sold, for $525,000, and now it is available for less than half of that. This house is only 10 minutes away from Walt Disney World, right off of the US 27 in the Four Corners, Champions Gate area of Davenport. And so Steve just kind of did a little initial walkthrough of it, and I believe he was thoroughly impressed with the renovations, which are about 90% completed, still little bits and pieces here and there. But anything you want to say before we go in?
Well, it's great to be here in Orlando and talk to Chris, and really impressed with the property, just having had a look through it. Looks really great.
So let's go take a walk inside and I can show you everything that's been done. So entering the home, we actually walk into one of 3 of the living rooms in this house particularly. Now obviously with the big echo, you're going to have to bear with me a little bit there. As you can see, it actually has nice hardwood flooring throughout the entire first floor of the home. Now this wood flooring was just replaced part of the renovations because it actually incurred a little bit of damage over time from scratches and dents here and there, so it's always good to do a fresh start. As well as the flooring, all of the interior paint and the drywall was all patched up, all brand new. It smells nice and clean in here. One of the last tidbits that obviously is done at any renovation is the final deep clean, if you will, where it's not just your typical dusting and sweeping. They really get into every little nick and cranny and make it sparkle. A couple of other things that are left on the renovation is installing the appliances and a few little, what we call our punch list, to kind of go through and make sure that the house is at 100% functionality. One of the things that I think you mentioned when you first kind of walked through is in terms of just the overwhelming size of it and the actual what you get for your money.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big house, and with I think it's 3 bedrooms, isn't it? So it's quite spacious inside. It really is.
Yep. So that's one of the perks here. One of the things that I mentioned as well too. In these holiday style homes, which are either short-term or long-term rented, they typically maximize bedroom space. So in a house of this size, you typically have either 5 or 6 bedrooms. But with this have only 3 bedrooms, you have a ton of living space. You have 3 nice, well-sized living areas. So, the kids have their own area, the parents and the teens have their own area, but then you also have a nice dining room for yourselves as well. So, let's walk through the house a little bit more. So on this side, you do have half a bathroom downstairs. More importantly, on this side, what actually I'm kind of excited to show you too, which you don't see too often in Florida, is a fireplace. Now, not too often do we have a fireplace in Florida for obvious reasons. It's not too necessary, but it is an electric fireplace that does get the job done, but it is kind of a faux fireplace, if you will. One of the things as well too that happens with all of our renovations is all new fixtures. You have brand new ceiling fans and new light fixtures throughout the whole home too, which kind of gives it a great little additional touch to the property. It makes it feel and look brand new. As I was mentioning to Steve on the car ride down here actually, is what is the difference between a new build and a resale property like this when it's fully refurnished? And the truth of the matter is not much, just the latest technology. The new build properties will have the things like the latest and greatest in green technology with, the thermostat, the air conditioner, the insulation throughout the home. That might the 2003 and 4 build houses not have, but at the end of the day, you got to determine whether or not buying this house brand new for $350,000 is $100,000, $150,000 more expensive, worth the little upgrades. And now going to this side is the massive kitchen. For these resort style homes, finding a kitchen of this size is very rare. So it's just another fantastic perk of this home. as well as the new granite countertops that just went in. These are all brand new. Obviously, as you can tell, the appliances are not in yet. The stainless steel appliances are being installed pretty much at the end of the week. Today is Tuesday, December 9th. And by the end of the week, hopefully the appliances come in because they were special ordered. And what I'm going to show you now is pretty much the focal point and the highlight of the property. And this is the gorgeous resort style pool here. Today actually in Orlando, it is kind of chilly. It's about, I don't know, what would you guys say, about 55, 65 degrees or so. Now this pool, if I showed it to you 2 weeks ago, you would never think it's the same thing. It got completely resurfaced. The pool was actually empty, because the house was vacant for about 2 years, so that the pool was empty, it was all nasty, and got a lot of TLC. Now it's a nice, clean, sparkling pool, freshly landscaped, and another great highlight of this property is the fact that you have no rear neighbors. As you can see, the road behind me is actually the rear entrance to the community, and the only time that you have a car going down that is whether or not it's a person that lives in this neighborhood or to visit somebody in this neighborhood. It's a very low traffic area, and with no rear neighbors, you have an absolute peace of mind in terms of nothing being built behind you. And so that's certainly a luxury you cannot buy nowadays, because they usually put the properties right on top of each other. Up here, you have a spacious, what I would just call either kids playroom, or if I had it my way, it would be a pool room. As you can tell, this is a massive room. I mean, you're talking about from wall to wall, that's about, what would you say, about 18 feet to 16 to 18 feet on that side, and this side's about the same, 16 to 18 feet. So it is a big, spacious room. Plenty of room for pool table, plenty of room for the kids' room. Now this particular floor plan of this property was supposed to be either a 5 or a 6 bedroom layout, but instead they opted for a 3 bedroom, which, like I said, goes back to having a ton of living space, which is a great thing, because I'm going to show you the ridiculous sized master bedroom in this house. So this is all the master bedroom. As you can tell, this is, fortunately huge. You don't see master bedrooms of this size too often, especially in resort style homes. So you can never complain that you don't have enough room in this house. You have pretty much a master bedroom that is 20 by 14 in size. So all new carpets, as you can see throughout the entire upstairs of the home too. So you have a brand new fresh feel in here. Now in the master bedroom as well too, you have the master bath. You have his and her sinks, as well as a stand-up shower and a jetted hot tub as well. That's always a favorite thing no matter who you are, with a big walk-in closet in the rear. And then finally, we have 2 bedrooms over here. Real quick too, I want to show you part of the renovations that go to make this property brand new as well, is the brand new air handler that's inside, to make the property as efficient as possible. While it is not the latest and greatest in terms of technology going back to new build, but it is as close as you can get. So then on this side, you do have his and her sinks in the secondary bathroom as well. And then you have the 2 other bedrooms in the property that are, the kids' rooms, if you will, which are the standard 10 by 10, 10 by 11 in size, with full closets also attached to them. So this is the second bedroom, and you do have a full walk-in closet as well here. And then finally, the 3rd bedroom and final bedroom is right here on my right-hand side. As you can see, brand new ceiling fans, brand new blinds, new carpet, new closet doors. Everything in this house is brand new. So fortunately, this house, as I mentioned, built in 2003, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,500 square feet in size. It has a private pool, completely renovated top to bottom. It is available now, and I would like to thank Steve for being here and helping a little bit out with the tour, and of course his wife Melissa behind the camera right now for her first time videoing an AHTV film. So hopefully you guys can jump on this while it is still available. I'm sure Steve already has a boatload of clients that he's kind of thinking out loud with that's going to be perfect for, but if it's still available and you can grab it, then congratulations. And this is Chris with America Homes, and Steve Park Smith from Australia here joining us, and I certainly hope to hear from you soon.